What's up YouTube? This is Asian Moto Dude here. As you can see, I got a new bike. Well, a new to me bike. This is a 2007 Kawasaki Ninja ZX6R. So yeah, I haven't posted in a while, but yeah, I upgraded my bike, and yeah, a lot of things that happened, but I'll catch that up in later vlogs. But so I'm gonna do a review of this bike. I got it in August. So it's only been a couple months since I had it, but it was in the shop for a while, so I got some little things done to it. But I got new tires. This is the Metzler M5 Sport Tech Interact tire. There's a sale on it at Motorcycle Superstore for like $200 for front and rear. It was ridiculous, so I picked that up. And I hear it's a really good tire, so I decided to give it a go, and so far no complaints. Alright. As you can see, the bike itself looks very, very aggressive. It has that wide body. It's a little more porkier than the 600s in its class for the year. I believe it might be the second heaviest one or something like that, next to the ZX6R. I'm not quite sure on the details on that. There's double disc brakes in the front. One caliper on each side, so front braking power is really good. It's more than enough for the street. On the track I haven't tried yet. I will be next season. It is, as you can see, it's fall, so alright. Then we have the Two Brothers exhaust. That's the Black Series. I recently just put that on and it sounds bitchin'. I'll start that up later. Alright, as you can see, the clip-ons are really aggressive. Like, they're placed below the triple tray, so you're pretty leaned over. I'll get on the bike and show you guys. I'm 5'9", and I'm kind of just tiptoeing a little bit. I mean, I can flat-foot it, but I have to kind of sit into the bike a bit, so I'm more comfortable on my tiptoes. Perfectly fine. Alright. There's a gear indicator. It shows what gear you're in all the time, which is great. Has a trip meter. Has temperature gauge, time. Has lap timer. Never used that yet. Has 30k on the clock. I know it's a lot, but it runs like a charm. So this bike is, it's very, very aggressive. As I told you before, it handles very sharp. There's almost no, it doesn't bounce back like my SV did. It's very stiff, which is it's good for aggressive riding, but for normal riding, it's kind of bone jarring at times. Now this bike, all its meat is pretty much, it's in the upper range, as most super sports are. It has pretty good, decent mid-range though. This is the year they went back to the 600s, because it used to be a 636. But it feels, apparently it feels as punchy as a 636. I've only ridden it once with my friends, and I didn't really ride enough to know, but it's more than enough power. If it screams after 9,000, it almost like nothing happens from 0 to 6, and then at 7 and 8 it kind of like has a surgy feel. It's like, come on, rev me. And then once you get past 10,000, you're kind of just taking off. It does have some blemishes here and there. You know, there's a little, I mean, it's not perfect. There's a little crack right there, but other than that, mostly everything else is pretty awesome. On that side, there's scratches. Just a little bit. I think it's from a stationary drop or something, but it's fine. I have EBC double H brakes on the front and rear, so no problem stopping. The seat's it's pretty hard. Yeah, it's kind of slippery too, so you can make side-to-side transitions easier. I mean, that's what it's meant for. It's a really aggressive bike. And there's my tank pad. I'm not going to say who that is, but I think some of you might know who that is. Now, I wouldn't really recommend this bike for a beginner, as it's just so aggressive. The seating position, the way the power comes on. I mean, but if you're mature enough, I'm sure you can start on one, because I have plenty of friends that start on a 600, but I just don't recommend it for this caliber of bike. So I'm gonna just start it up and let you guys hear it. Sounds awesome. It's like this deep sound, but it has that typical inline four sound, but it's just a bit deeper, and that's why I picked the Two Brothers as opposed to the other ones. I'm not trying to rev it too high because I have neighbors and family are home. It does have halogen projectors, which is pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, at the time, this bike was probably second to the R6, because this was the year that Kawasaki, I think in the races, they wanted to, oh, I'm missing a bolt here, great. They wanted to get back into the 600 class, because I think their 636 or something was unable to enter the 600 races or whatever. And now they emphasized on the handling of this bike, and yeah, it's pretty much spot on. The handling of this is just unreal. It holds the line very well. It was trying to beat the R6 at the time, but I think the R6 I think it passed it just by a bit. That was the year the R6 came out new, or it was 2006, either one, but this was second in its class at the time, apparently, in some reviews I've read, but it's all subjective. Alright guys, more vlogs to come. Thanks for watching.